All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. And look who made it to the main menu on TF2. I didn't get that menu yesterday, so I thought it was pretty cool. They added Krampus to the actual main menu. But yeah, yesterday we started playing some of the new and I think old maps too. And today we're going to be doing more of it because it's Christmas Eve day. Yes. Tonight is Christmas Eve, so it's Christmas Eve day. Let me think. Which one of these? Snow Tower, I've learned is basically High Tower, but King of the Hill, which I'm actually really into. Turbine Center, I've heard is actually much better than Turbine, but it's still Capture the Flag, so I'm still not gonna play it. At least not on a stream. Carrier, I think, is like a robot thing. I'm not really. Well, we'll click it for now. Galleria, amazing. Hacksaw, amazing. I think pretty much all these other ones are good. There's some maps where it's like capture the flag, but not really. Where there's like an intel and stuff. So, like sometimes, like one of the new maps I think is it has an intelligence, but it's only for blue team, and you can only capture the point if you have the intelligence. So it's like a mix of attack, defense, and capture the flag. So it'll be interesting. Hopefully we get a chance to play on that today. Of course, it is Sunday, so I'm sticking to my 2-hour stream, especially today because, you know, it's Christmas Eve day. So obviously, even more important that I limit it to 2 hours today, but that's fine. We'll still have fun while we have a chance. Camber, I haven't seen much of this map, but I've heard that it's like Upward. Obviously, like with this picture there, it looks like Upward. But yeah, the only other thing I've heard is that it's not
Prepare to compete in 30 seconds.
It's not Christmas themed.
Woo! Look at all that money.
Hey Yogi, thanks for the bits, man. It's been a minute. How have you been? We got kick some of the bots in here.
Woo! Look at all that money.
But yeah, the sword gives me like Cactus Canyon vibes in terms of like desert, sort of on the hillside sort of feel. Yeah, Merry Christmas. We're just playing the new TF2 update. Well, I say new, it's been out since like December 7th, but I only found out about it like yesterday. Even though this map isn't particularly Christmas themed, it's still part of the Christmas update. Can I stand up here? I can stand up here. But there's an invisible wall up there.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Interesting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. I am impressed with that reflect. That was a very short range reflect and at an angle too. Ooh, nice. Electric guitar, sweet. You know, they've got a new mode in Fortnite called Fortnite Festival. It's kind of like a garage band. And they're coming out with instrument controllers for that mode too. So I was thinking maybe I'd possibly pick up one of those when those come out, depending on how much they cost. Obviously it's not the same as actually playing, but that's a bot. Okay. I'm not up to date with all the current bot names. So far I've been playing that mode in on keyboard, just by, you know, picking at my keys and stuff, but I've seen like some people do this thing, and I'm being way too reckless here. I've been seeing people do this thing where they'll hold their keyboard like a guitar, so it's like backwards, and then they'll like press the keys like it's a guitar. Why? Why'd we all just get killed and spawn? He's a bot. Unless there's like another person in here with that name, then. Alright, just get the health pack. We're good. I do not want to be direct hit. That's a bit too far away for me to do any real damage. Ah! Oh, he's a bot. Well, that's snap then. Well, I think this game's got a bit too many bots for... this one, this server. I used to play drums back when I was in middle school. I wanted to accept the thing. There we go. But I never really got into it, you know? It's sort of a thing where I picked drums because our middle school band didn't really have like a guitar or like a string type position. And I didn't want to, like, you know, blow into something to play something, so I just picked drums and stuff. Didn't end up really going through with it because even that took like a lot of time and practice that I didn't really want to do. I mean, it's one of those things, you know. You'd like to be able to do it, but putting in the work, you know, to make sure that you're good, that's another thing entirely, you know.
Mission.
And I'm not really like, I wasn't really into music per se. I think it was,
3.
I don't remember if it was required or not that we do something. The thing is, I went to a private middle school, so they had like some weird requirements. Like you had to take Spanish, for example. You couldn't not take Spanish. You had to take a Spanish class. And you had to get like special permission to not take it. So I don't know if like that was sort of like a weird required thing or not, but in any case, much like Spanish, I didn't end up really practicing it, and I didn't end up really doing it, and so I never really, I don't really know anything about it now. I can't really speak Spanish at all, except for like, you know, ay Dios mío, you know, like the meme sort of stuff, and generic gracias, you know. But that's fine. I feel like if we haven't already gotten to that point, then it won't be long before you can just like have just conversations through your phone and stuff. Or have like and when I say conversation through your phone, I mean like not just like a vague Google Translate type thing, like actual conversations. And just like, you know, instead of learning Spanish, you can just have like a thing on your phone. And last I heard, especially with certain languages, Google Translate is good in the sense that like a natural speaker could probably get the gist of what you're trying to say, but there's still like, you know, subtleties and slang and stuff that Google Translate isn't really there, like, with yet.
We have been awarded additional time.
But that's just me. Like I said, I don't speak a second language, so. You know what? I'm pushing through here. I totally knew that health kit was there. That's why I went in there. Oh, you know what? I'll take it. If I take him with me, then it's worth it. Maybe switch the sniper for a bit. Obviously, I need to warm up a bit. Ah! Oh my goodness, now I'm going to burn to death. No! Obviously, I need to warm up. That's okay. That was a warm-up life, you know. There's arrows pointing this way, but I don't know if it's just for red team. I think it was just for red team. And now I can't get over there because I'm a sniper. I gotta go all... I can't even jump up there. I gotta go all the way around. Oh my goodness. So basically, there's no point in going that way. That's what I'm gathering from this. Oh my goodness. I could be spammed out pretty easily. We could go Dome Man just for the sentry. I'm so used to using the quickie bomb launcher. Well, let's go ahead and switch to that. There's no reason not to. Destroy those stickies. That was a nice distraction spot. If only we could have made more use of it. Even the sentry got destroyed before I could get to it. Thanks, Pyro. X3. Oh my goodness. Oh. He had so much health still. There we go. Someone got him. You little... I can't believe that actually worked out for him. That was a long knockback, too. No. I totally deserve that kill with 7 damage. That's a cool little ramp to jump up. Unfortunately, I'm not a sniper though, so... It feels like there's a lot of flank routes Red can take around here. Around this part of the map. Are we building back at... I think our engineer's just building back in the last half of the map. That explains where our buildings have been. Wee. Thanks, medic. Was one of those a crit or was it the mini crit? Jeez. I was gonna say, I was paranoid of a spy there. I was a little worried about putting down my sandwich, but... Oh my goodness, so many direct hits and pyros. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of getting a direct hit on me. Oh, okay.
If you know what's good for you, run.
That's a lot of them boxes. Oh, that reminds me. I completely forgot to give away my Secret Saxton yesterday. I said I was going to do it like the first game, and I just didn't do it ever, so there we go. Jub Jub, there you go, Jub Jub. I'm glad it went to someone with a truly amazing name like Jub Jub. If I'm not mistaken, and I don't know if he's referencing this or not, but if you typed Jub Jub as your name in Battlefront 1, like the 2004 Battlefront 1, you would activate like one of the only cheat codes the game had, and every character in the game would be like a minion. Everyone's like height would be cut in half. It was like one of the only cheat codes the game ever had. And Battlefront 2 they had a lot more, but Battlefront 1, that was the only thing you could do, was set your name as Jub Jub, and everyone would be short.
You failed.
If you're building Uber, it's slower if you share a heal target. True.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Better for one to heal heavy and the other heal a mech. Or, you know, just heal the team in general. Just, you know, don't just pocket someone. And of course, no one's medic now, so...
Forward! Go, go, go! Charge!
Mission begins in
And now
30
I'm
seconds.
not going medic either. I don't trust my team enough to become a medic and rely on them.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, I just barely missed that crit direct hit. I really wish I could jump over that wall, but it's just an invisible wall on top of the real wall. Nice. I gotta remember, I'm a soldier, just peek. And there's not too much they can really do. Yes.
The enemy has received additional
I thought the
time.
teleport was getting upgraded, but it was destroyed. Oh! They have a buff banner too. We still need more pyro. Alright, I'm there with you. I didn't realize we were going Team Pyro. I like to think I tried to juke him there by air blasting that one guy back, so they thought it was just a normal pyro, but it was a flog. There you go. Woo-hoo. I can't jump out of there. I was just looking for a flank route. Bart Simpson with no arms. Interesting name.
Additional time.
Why? Why does it need to kill us? Why can't it teleport us to the next spawn? We just sat through a respawn counter and now we're just waiting again. That's the main issue I have with this map. I don't like how it just kills you if you're in spawn like that. Do what every other map in the history of TF2 has ever done and just teleport us. There's no real reason to make us go through the countdown again. You know what?
The bomb is nearly at checkpoint.
I don't know. Someone's got to heal up, team. I'm so tired of being hurt and not being able to find health packs on this map. Because I don't know where the health packs are. That's not an Uber. Okay, oh, there you go. That was actually really good. I'm proud of myself for that. I had a good anti-fire charge compiled or combined with a bullet resistance charge for the sentry. That was good.
Everyone, we must stop this wall!
goodness. Lots of different damage types. Exactly what I don't want to see.
Idiot! Get on the point!
It could have been better, could have been worse. I'm glad you sat on the hill to get the entire time, Pyro.
Everyone, we must stop that bomb!
That's not an Uber. People keep running in thinking it's an Uber when it's the vaccinator. Well, I mean, that's explosive fire and bullets. I didn't really mean to flank, but I just wanted to stay near my team, and there was like no one there at the time other than the Pyros flanking.
Everyone, we must stop that bomb!
Where are you retreating? You had like no health loss.
I am fully charged!
I guess he was just behind the corner. Feels like we've been playing on this map for a long time. Is the map changing soon? I can heal one person at a time. At this point, I might be better just switching off to the quick fix or something.
Everyone, I am on fire!
I was gonna say the cart. Oh my goodness. We just keep coming across these different damage types. So I think the quick fix would be good just to keep everyone healed, as opposed to having like charges for the different resistance types. Okay, well, are you going in or not? I thought he was like going to charge in because he saw the charge. No one looks up. Again, that's why I don't generally like playing medic when our team is in trouble. Like, you need your teammates to be able to do stuff. And if they don't do stuff, then you're kind of screwed. Oh, I'm not playing this again. We've been playing this for 40 minutes. We need to switch things up a bit. Get something that's actually Christmas themes for Christmas, you know? As for the map itself, I don't know. Maybe it's just been my luck, but I've never had a good game on Camber so far. Yesterday or today, it's always like lopsided teams. And it's hard to say if that's the map's fault or not. I'll say I don't like the amount of invisible walls there are. Galleria, yeah. Sweet, I like this map. What should we be? Soldier, I guess. Got a little store down here, and this is a warehouse area. There's so many details on this map. That's a bot. I somehow still got him though. I got stuck on the ice. Wanted to get my health back up. 77. That's a big number. I've heard some people say they don't like this map because it's too detailed. It's like, bro, really? Like, I just don't get that logic. Like, oh, it's too detailed, it's too good. It's like, I'd rather have this amount of detail and effort put into a map versus some other maps in this update, which have barely anything in them. Let's try to keep this stuff here. I'm going to try to stay near our spawn so that if I get sniped or backstabbed or something, then at least it's still near our spawn. When you have 65 like pickups, I think that's the best you can really do. Just keep it alive and keep it in your team side.
Please deliver your gifts in a
Yeah. Let's see, can I do it? I actually didn't want the... I actually didn't want to stand on the tree there. No. That works. Just protect the medic until the ice rink's open again. Man, without those bots, it's much easier to just stand out here.
We would like to remind patrons that firearms are strictly prohibited while on the ice.
Does our medic not know how to crouch jump? Well... Get out of here.
We are now resurfacing the rink.
Woo-wee!
Please exit in orderly fashion.
We can just hang out down here for a bit. You didn't have the sentry up here? I'm kind of surprised.
Attention shoppers.
I think that guy probably is a bot. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure by the name, but I think from the fact that he instantly had like a down vote, I think that helps sort of like give some evidence, you know? Unless you have like, I don't know, unless someone is spamming F2 for some random reason, there's really no logical reason for just someone to be to vote no for something.
Also be resurfaced. Thank you for your cooperation.
I mean, I guess whichever way I vote, it doesn't matter. That engineer seems kind of odd too. Ah, back to him. Ah, shame. I think we would have won if it wasn't for all the heavy bots. Half the game there was just like a heavy bot. Heavy bop? Heavy bot. And since other guys were louder, since other bots were louder, they would get kicked before the heavy bot. Since they didn't spam chat like the Hexatronics. They're trying to kick while we're at the end screen. I guess they could technically kick someone, but I mean, people aren't going to be able to see the vote, so.
Prepare to compete in 60 seconds.
I see.
Competition begins.
Well, that guy's a bar. I don't know about the guy we're kicking, though.
The rink is now open. We would like to remind patrons that firearms are strictly prohibited while on the ice. To the owner of a white camper van, please move it out of the fire lane or you will be told. For your business.
I like the announcer on this map.
Attention shoppers. Please report any unattended cans of rocket fuel to mall staff. 5,
They're a heavy bot.
3, 2, 1.
I don't get it. What? I literally was watching them. Ow. You got another heavy cooking up food at the restaurant.
To the owner of one brand intelligence briefcase, please report to the lost and found. Thank you.
I tried, they voted no.
Please exit the rink as we resurface the ice.
Only bots spam bot in chat. Yeah, sure. F1, Jesus.
Attention shoppers. The ice rink is now available for you.
Finally. There you go. 30 pickups.
The rink is now closed.
Okay, well. Yeah. Get out of here. Yeah. I wanted to get upstairs just so they were in a safer spot. I think they were on our side too. Oh, I thought I was going to get hit by the cleaner. Yeah, no one picked him up. Captain points. Jeez. I capped as much as I could.
We are now resurfacing the rink. Please exit in orderly fashion.
Is this the Scout voice actor doing like a slightly different voice? I thought Despacito was fun. I thought I was watching him earlier. Yeah, give me. Okay.
Attention shoppers. The ice rink is now open. We remind you to keep roughhousing on the ice to a minimum.
I'll protect you, Pyro.
The rink is now closed to repair bullet holes in the ice.
I'm not sure about that one headshot I got as I was leaving the center. That seemed weird. Well, I still hear Hexatronic, so that's probably my answer.
Still on the ice at this time. Will be resurfaced. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, come on. I was behind the door.
Attention shoppers. The ice rink is now available for use.
Pretty sure that guy's a bot. I was ironically paying too much attention to him.
Please exit the rink as we resurface the ice.
He doesn't look like one to me. Yeah, he's not as obvious as a bot as the other bots.
The rink is now open. Just be sure not to slip.
Okay, this guy's a bot too. Yeah, no, that guy's not a bot. This server is 100% secure from bots except from losers. Thanks, Hexatronic, I believe you. Sadly, I think we're going to need to re-queue here. Actually, you know what? Let me... Yeah. Let me just restart my TF2 real quick. Go invisible. There we go. Just on the offhand that the bots are following me, we'll go invisible here on Steam. If anyone wants to join, though, feel free to add me on Steam. What do we not want to do? Turbine Center. Now I've also got bot detector open too, so hopefully that'll help us sort of determine who's been which accounts are bots and which aren't. At least to the extent that like people have reported them and they're in the thing. Oh my goodness. This is not a good lobby. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bots. That's the cool thing about bot detector is that I can sort of take a look at the game even before I join. Yeah, like this guy. He is marked as a bot, and even though he's a scout and doesn't appear to be that egregious of a bot, he is a bot. This guy is also a bot. I just want to check to see if I can confirm.
How could this happen to me?
That guy's not reported as a bot. Unfortunately, I can't just extend my thing here. We got Hexatronic, obviously. Ironically, the Hexatronic guy's not marked as a bot.
We have lost control point. We have captured the control point. Alert! The control point is being captured. Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Account age on the Hexatronic is estimated to be 54 years. Yeah, I'm sure the Steam account is 54 years old.
We have lost control point.
Well, unfortunately, this is
Mission
a
ends
mess
in 10
of a lobby
seconds.
here. Again, I was just
5, 4,
wanted to spectate a bit here.
2, 1. You failed.
I wish I could spectate for longer with the bind, but I guess not. And ironically, you know, even though there's so many bots, there's very few people spamming the chat. Alright, how's this next game? This next game looks pretty much clean. No one's marked as a bot. There you go. Bot detector, everyone. I've turned off the automatic kicking because it can sometimes look weird. All right. I think the 0 being on screen is a bot thing. Do I need to restart the game for that to go away or no? Yes, I do. Let me see. Can I just... just force my game to close. And now when I launch TF2, I'll be back in the same lobby. There we go. We can play the video game now. Yay. If it's still there, I'm going to assume it's like a map thing or something. But yeah, Hacksaw. Fun fact about this map. Apparently, some people say this is based off the Halloween map. It's actually the opposite. Where the Halloween map is based off this. Like, this is the original map. Without the spells and stuff. Oh. Oh. That is an interesting sentry spot. The blue console is being hacked. Yes, I also find that humorous. The fact that it's saying hacked in the literal sense.
You failed.
Oh, right. I forgot to turn my thing back when I relaunched the game. Thanks for letting me know, though, Nope. I had bought the text as like covering part of my screen, so that's why I didn't see it on OBS. Oh boy. And hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Jack is indeed being idle. To be honest, I've never played this mode. Payload race. Most of the time, people only play like payload race on high tower. There's not really any other popular maps in this mode. But since we've got like a new Christmas map, people are actually playing this mode for it. I'm gonna attack the thin guy? Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's such an annoying spot. Yeah, I prefer, like, tend to prefer King of the Hill, normal payload. And yeah, attack defense is good too. Huntsman Girardi Sniper? Ah. When I play Huntsman, I like to use the SMG, just sort of finish off anyone that I hit with the bow. Oh. Like that guy. I think we need to be something with more... We've got 4 soldiers. I was going to say, we need something that's more spammable to get them off the cart, but we have so many spam classes already. I guess heavy if I'm going to change. Ah, cool. Yeah, this one's... I didn't actually know you could really walk up here. I don't think that's a spot on the Halloween version of this map, where you can just jump over like and walk over as a heavy there. Interesting. Yeah, I've been playing since 2010. For the past like few years, I've mainly been playing this exclusively when I'm streaming, which is to say I haven't played it a whole lot. But it's still fun to play, you know? It's still a game you can just sort of hop in. And you know, I take breaks every now and then too. Like, earlier this month I've been mainly playing other games like the new Fortnite game modes, like, oh my goodness, that Huntsman. Like, Fortnite Festival and the Fortnite Lego mode. That's been cool. You know, it's something where, like, if you play the game constantly, you're just going to get bored of it and leave. So it's always good to mix things up when you're bored. Yeah, I like it. Oh my goodness. Can we stop this alarm? Okay, well, unfortunately, no. Yeah, but I like ranked up enough in Rocket Racing to get the skin for that. It's nice to be able to play that mode without having to really worry about rank anymore. Fortnite Festival I've been really enjoying. I've never really been into like rhythm games, but I've been really enjoying Fortnite Festival. And then Lego Fortnite's just, you know, good. It's basically, in a lot of ways, it's Minecraft, but with Lego. And I've been enjoying that sort of off-stream. Ah, the finals. Yeah, I've heard about that.
Competition begins in 30.
You know what? Fair fight. Ooh, this is cool. There's like a little side area to the vents.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know I said I wouldn't play this map because it's CTF and CTF can last a while, but we'll play on this for a little bit. I might not finish this game, but depending on how long this takes. And I want to hop in the back of the train with the toys. Hey. Hey, Reaper, how's it going? Yeah, I can't hop in the back. We're playing on the improved Turbine map.
Alert. The enemy has deployed.
Been doing good. We've been talking about the new Fortnite modes. I streamed a bit of them last week. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to make VODs of Fortnite Festival. Like, I'll still be able to stream it, but obviously with the copyrighted music, you know. At first it was getting, like, claimed, which is fine. I don't care about the money getting removed or whatever. But my last VOD got blocked in, like, all major countries. So,
We have secured
like,
the
it's fine if, like, they take the revenue from the video, because I'd make, like, 2 pennies anyway off the VOD. But if it starts getting my VODs blocked, then it's like, no, I can't upload that part. I'll still stream it, but I'll just have to end my recording there and only upload the rocket racing stuff. There you go. I guess you do have a moment's badge. It's been a while since I've made a moment.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
I am not sure which moment it is. Oh, would you look at that? We capped the intel. I do like the extra furniture and props on this map too. Oh, there's stairs here. That's so good. Yeah, it makes it much easier for spies to get around if there's a sentry there. And then you got these presents blocking the sight lines of the spawn doors. Oh, it's not spawn doors, but it basically is. You got these cool lights at the doors. Oh, come on. I really wanted that crit to reflect on them.
Appreciate it.
I thought they got rid of moments. I don't know. I honestly haven't made one in ages. If they did get rid of them, I guess they didn't get rid of the badge. I like the workshops and stuff here too, like it's like a store and stuff. It's such a more interesting map, even just style-wise compared to the normal Turbine. I could have reflected that Girardi.
Alert. The enemy has taken our intelligence. The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
Oh, we get... I love these new maps having, like, these spectator cameras of the carts and stuff. Like, the stuff that kills people. Here with the train, and also on the Galmora, or Galleria, I mean, with the ice skating cleaner.
Alert. The enemy has taken us.
Yeah, time flies, man. We've actually almost won, so I might wait until after we cap again. We'll see. I just don't want to spend half the stream on one map, you know? Like the first part of this stream. It's definitely easier to get out. Oh my goodness. Well, that's TF2 for you. You get some lobbies that are super sweaty and some that aren't.
The enemy has taken our intelligence.
And then you get friendly heavies sometimes too.
The enemy has taken our intelligence.
Oh, come on. I was behind the wall. But yeah, look at like the skybox and stuff. It's so nice. I guess I'll go soldier. Might go scout though. I just want to be faster, really. That guy just wants to sit on the train. What was going on there? Bro was AFK staring at me, then turned around to shoot his teammate. This is such a cool camera. I like this. I might switch my loadout. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Lil, did you know that you didn't have to jump up there? Yes. Go, scouts, go! Ugh. I took it as far as I could. Alright, that sounds good, Survivor. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. I appreciate it.
We have taken the enemy intelligence. We have dropped the enemy intelligence.
Looks like we got the intel on our base.
We have dropped the enemy intelligence.
We have taken, we have dropped, we have taken, we have dropped. We have taken the enemy intelligence. Alright, well, would you look at that? We finished a game of CP on stream here. Oh. Well, I mean, if we're not staying on CTF, I'll just stay in the server then. Is Brew the one map we played yesterday that's not specifically Christmas themed, but still looks visually good? I think so. I haven't learned all the names yet. Yeah, this is the map.
Competition begins in 60 seconds.
I'm not sure what I want to do for defense on this map. I would imagine vaccinator medics better on this map because it's more open and bigger.
Prepare to compete in 30 seconds.
I am fully charged.
Prepare to compete in 10 seconds.
I'm just sort of imagining that it'll be easier for me to switch resistances,
Mission begins in
considering I'll be able to see people from far away, potentially. This is such a nice looking map. I mean, there's the missing texture truck, which I don't know if it's just for me or if it's for, I guess it's for everyone, but
mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I believe the bullet resistance also affects the huntsman, which is why I was charging them. Hello? Oh my goodness. People are so far away, it takes so long to just run up to people. Soldier, I can pick one resistance to protect you against. Pick one. If you insist on getting shot by both a mini sentry and a soldier, then destroy one of them, please. Please destroy. Ooh, nice. Oh, I thought there was still a heavy there. Phew! Did we go out or... No, we didn't. Or if we did, we died. I don't mind me. I'm gonna die. I barely didn't have enough for the second charge. I was hoping to get the second charge off to just retreat, but I barely had enough. Or barely didn't have enough. Yeah, see, bigger sightlines like these means that it's so much easier to see what damage is coming my way. There we go. Yes, call for medic, then start running away from the medic. Makes perfect sense. I ain't following you out there. That's a death trap.
Our control point is being captured.
Where's the team? Yes. I need to reload. Not too much I could have done. I don't have like melee resistance, only damage resistance. Only like bullet resistance and stuff. Can you jump up there? I doubt it. Dang spoos. One at a time. Oh boy. Get the heavy. Someone shoot the heavy. They didn't shoot the heavy.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Where's the first point from here? Is it down there? I'm not sure going down there is a great idea. And that's why. I'll let the other medic heal that guy. Well, there's a demo man behind us that no one saw. There's only so much I can do. I saw the control point being kept, but A, I didn't know where it was, and B, I'm just a medic.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Shall we?
I think this would be a good sniper map. I'll go piss man. See, this is such a good spawn room. It's so detailed. There's so much to look at while you're waiting for the game to
Mission
start.
begins in 30 seconds.
Get ready.
I threw pee on all the food.
Heads up. You deserve. Thanks, mate.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
The medic is a spy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
If only I could aim. Whoa. I was looking for that sentry. I guess he has it just on the other side. And he gets it with his last flare shot. I see my team move forward. I move forward too. Sentry comes up between me and my team. How happened? You know what? Mini Sentry entry would probably be pretty good on here. Well, I say that looking at him, but there's so much bushes and stuff that you could just hide sentries in that I don't think he's doing. At least on this first part. Not so much inside, I guess. Oh wow, I'm just gonna walk on the stickies. Unlucky spook. Let's go through here. I've never been through here before.
Ah, that was rubbish.
I mean, at the very least, I can distract them by capping the point.
Get over here and help me capture.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess it seems like it's pretty easy to back cap on this map. Because they have to, like, if they're pushed forward out of their spawn, they have to backtrack. In order to protect the point. Oh, well. Eh. Stop. I forgot I restarted the game, so I need to reselect my preferences. Yeah, I think it's pretty tough to defend that last point on red. It seems like most of the games I've played on this map, if red team has lost the first point, they'll lose the second. Oh, and we're back to brew. Yes. Engineer, especially on blue, I think has some potential.
Prepare to compete in 30 seconds.
Yeah, much obliged. Follow your
Prepare to compete in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I love the friendly food heavies.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, there were also some new taunts. I don't know if I'll buy them, but I wanted to look at them at least.
That freaking odd ass a spy.
Cheers? I didn't even hear about Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Oh yeah. Oktoberfest.
That's cool.
cheers, mate.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I think I saw the engineer doing this in a YouTube video. And we have morning mercs, which they're all crying in mourning, which is cool. And then we got the red card taunt for Scout.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
It's okay. I don't know if I'll buy any of those.
4, 3, 2.
I think the morning one is the most meme potential. Merry Pissmas. I'll stalk your bleep. Jeez.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sentry going up.
That's it.
Dispenser going up.
Actually, well, I can put this out pretty far by putting it back here. Yeah, not terrible if we're having trouble pushing out. Yeah, and then we could possibly push up to this corner or something.
Teleporter coming right up.
I've got a gun too, Spy. You may have a gun, but so do I.
Moving out. Moving out. Come on, get.
Put it there for now.
That was getting heavy.
Now that was close. I don't think I've ever seen red come out from underneath there. Unless I did it before and I just am forgetting. Ah, no! Dang spoos.
Sentry down! Teleporter coming right up.
Oh my goodness. So no one's outside our spawn, and then they just walk up with an Uber. I don't know. It feels like this is very open.
Follow me, Doc. This way, Doc.
Oh my goodness.
Fire!
We can put something there. That's not a bad spot, actually. Yeah, building in there actually blocks off that whole half of their entrance, so... You can even put it here, and then put the sentry up here. Potentially.
Erecting a dispenser. Teleporter coming right up.
Just throwing some ideas out there. I'm gonna risk not upgrading my sentry right now for upgrading my teleporter. Because the big areas people have to go through are a big deal on this map. And cutting down on the amount of distance people have to walk can really help. Ooh boy. Festive chili sauce.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
I don't know. It sounds like a bot name. That's another Uber. They used 2 Ubers right there and didn't get past the sentry.
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
That's a... It looks like the needle went right into the barrel of the sentry. I've never seen that before. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like either all or nothing is like the main thing of this map. Like,
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
if red doesn't hold first, then they won't hold last. And if they hold first, then they'll win. I guess I should put down a dispenser or something. I don't know.
Teleporter going up.
I'm just gonna put that there for now, I suppose.
Dispenser going up.
Just get some basic stuff going on at the point,
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
and then I'll spread this stuff out a bit once it's upgraded.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the only place I remember seeing like a strong level 3 on this map.
I'm moving this.
And then we can put this down here.
Come on, get. Backing up.
Maybe adjust the position a little bit. And then put the teleporter over here. Oh, wrong teleport spot.
I'm moving this.
Quickly, before they get here.
That there wasn't getting any lighter.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Well, that's someone out of spawn.
Teleporter down.
Well, that's not ideal. I think the only hope I have to keep my sentry up is for the rescue ranger, but
Teleporter coming right up.
I saw it. Well, that was my best idea for defense, at least.
Teleporter going up.
Well, let's see if we can break the streak of losing on last here.
Dispenser going up.
If we could be protected for just a minute or so, that would be awesome.
Teleporter going up. Teleporter down.
Bad spoon. Yeah, when I said protected, that's sort of what I was worried about. Though there is a point to upgrading the sentry back here like this NG is doing. If I respawn eventually.
Building the sentry.
We'll somewhat steal that engineer's idea and build up a level 2 here.
Backing up. That was getting.
I'll even put it a little far out like that. Just so I can sort of, it covers more of an area. And then, since I have the rescue ranger,
I'm moving this.
Yeah.
Go on, get.
we will be able to heal it from safety. Like that. Hey, Ramid. How's it going? There is a spy, so he's probably gonna set all my stuff at the worst possible time. Speaking of spies, I saw another one. I'll help if I have the opportunity, other engineer. Ow. Short circuit. That's a decent idea. I'm definitely gonna just build level 2s here. Even though they're capping the point right now, I don't think plopping down a level 1 would really help either. I need someone to stop it, and then I can secure it again. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really think there was much I could really do there. If I just charged the point, I just would have died anyway. I don't know. That's my main gripe with that map, is that it seems that if red team can't stop the blue team from capping the first point, then they'll just steamroll to the end. Like, we held out for a little bit there, but it still wasn't that long, all things considered, so I don't know. That's just my opinion on that map. I think it can also be way too open at some points, but that's just my opinion. So anyway, I'm going to have to end it there. Again, it's my Sunday stream, and it's Christmas Eve, so I can only stream for so long tonight, but I'd like to thank you for coming by and watching the stream. I do appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, hit that follow button and join the Steam group and Discord to get notified of when I go live here on Twitch. And if you're watching the VOD later on YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, link in the description. And yeah, happy holidays, guys. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.